So from what you just said, I was able to pick up on two things. The first one was the importance of setting goals on a week-to-week basis and being able to analyze that to decide how you want to move forward for your business. Second thing I picked on was having a coach, someone who you trust and respect, who can give you that outside perspective. I guess my question for you is for someone who say maybe they're just starting out in their business, they don't have the formal structure that college will provide you and I. How should they go about number one, setting goals? What does that look like, or what would be your recommendations? And number two, how should they go about selecting a coach or someone who can guide them through that process? And why is that important for a new business owner?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think there's a lot of different frameworks that you can follow for goal setting, and you really just need to explore, just do a big Google and figure out what's the system that works best for you. Mm-hmm. Everyone's got a bunch of different ways they're going to tell you is the best way to set and achieve your goal. But really at the foundation of every single system is writing SMART goals. So what is that? Like specific, measured, attainable, realistic, time measured, I think. Or
yeah, time sensitive. Yeah, something like that.
Correcting me. You know what I mean? Those SMART goals. And yeah, setting those consistently and writing down the goals. A goal that's written down, you're going to achieve it however many more times. I think it's like at least 15% more likely to achieve that than if you hadn't written it down. And that was so key. Writing goals in a way that it has an action plan written into the way that you formulated the sentence of that goal, and then actually going and writing it down. For me, the system I use to deciding on those goals is I took the concept of, and there's this really great book called Traction that goes into this in a bit more detail. But when you think about all your different priorities, and especially if you're starting a new business, there are 10 times more things to do than there are minutes in the day. So you need to priority manage those, and making a list of all those things and deciding on what your A priorities are, or your big rocks. Deciding on what your B priorities are, small rocks, C might be sand. And so you have to put the big rocks in first. And then you can fit in the small rocks. Then you can kind of fit in the sand around there where it works. So as a visual tool, that kind of helps, but really deciding what are your A, B, and C priorities, what must be done, what would be nice if it got done, and what doesn't really need to get done.